why did the website kind of get so far away from CPG brands? Why did they never really focus on that? Is it because of the surveys? Is it because they didn't have to, and like now it's finally rising to the top?
It was all, I would say, a couple different things. One is with a lot of the CPG products, they're not a high consideration set. It's not like something you're going to consider for 30 days like you would for a car or a watch purchase. If you're thinking about a soda, it's much more immediate, or if you're thinking about, macaroni and cheese or something of that nature. However, though, on that end, with the rise of retail media networks, they're going to be keeping themselves as distant as ever from these. And this is why there's going to be a much more immediate problem for them, because with the changes in regulations and the way targeting, that they really need to be thinking about not only about the immediate issue of how they're going to target to these consumers, but also about brand loyalty and also about upselling. They want to think about that. When you have that first party data and you're understanding who your consumer is and when they're actually purchased and when they're in the market, you can get a much better idea of what their touch points are and what maybe their hot buttons are. So instead of maybe them spending buying one or two products with them, they could be buying a higher end product with that company or multiple products. And it's just a lot to unravel here, I feel like, and it's a very challenging time for these CPGs that they, as you said, they've been putting the website behind them, and it's time that they're going to need to make that, I think, much more the forefront.
I mean, that's such an interesting point, Spence. And just to add real quick, I was, while you were cycling through all that, I was thinking, what CPG brands am I actually super loyal to? And I have a 1-year-old baby, so I'm cleaning a lot of messes up. And I was thinking Bounty paper towels is something that I always make sure to buy the name brand of that, because I do think it works better. And I've cleaned up a lot of spills, but they know nothing about me. They don't know that I'm loyal. I don't even know if they know I'm buying their product really, because I'll go buy it from the retailer. So the retailer knows I'm buying that product. But from the brand perspective, does another entity know more about your consumers than you do? And I think the answer to that is right now is definitely yes. And I think the distancing of that website has been a big part of that. They're missing a huge piece of the journey. Even if it's not a deep consideration, like you said, there's still some kind of problem that CPG brand is solving, and I still think there's opportunity there to be explored.